Glitching. It's glitching, guys. It's the P podcast with my girl Kiki. Let us do it. Let us do it live. What's up, yo? So how you doing today, Miss Kiki?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, I'm doing great, man. So what do you think that how things are going in society today? How you feel about that?
Well, society is kind of falling.
In the shambles, right?
Yeah.
And what do you think that you could do to help the society?
I feel like I'm being job interviewed.
You on my podcast or what's up? How we doing?
Whoa, my podcast.
You know what I mean. It's ours. Get with it. What's up? Talk to me.
Well, what's your opinions?
I think if everybody was on godly time, everything would be beautiful. And if you want me to elaborate more about that, I will. Would you like?
Yeah.
So I feel that, I'm not judging anyone because I've been there. But once I gave myself to the Lord, things started looking better for me, and I see that His way is better than anything else. So if they get on the right path, everybody will be on the same path. Everybody won't think that they're bigger than the other. That goes for rich people, that goes to the poor people, that goes to the lower to the ground. Everybody be on one page.
Yeah, but not everyone's going to do that.
See, that's the problem. That's why the world will never be the same. Ain't that right, Kiki?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you got to be real with it. Yeah, that's right. Most frustrating thing in life.
You first.
I'll be here all night. The most frustrating thing in life is, just going through society and just people judging you and making you feel down and making you not feel yourself.
Honestly, it's probably how hungry people are for money. Because if there's no money involved, they're not there.
They don't even want to mess with it, right?
Yeah, and people will literally kill someone for their money.
That's why money is the all of the evil. What you needed to survive, right?
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? But people are just blind, man. If you just, like I told you earlier, if you just believe in God, He gonna take care of everything. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have the faith, even when you don't see it. Even when you don't see it, you already know you got it because God is gonna take you there. So you should give and be all thirsty about some money because it comes and go. What He gonna give you don't come and go. You see what I'm saying? So for that to say is that, what's up? Talk about it.
Oh, there's the dog.
So come on, Kiki, talk to me. So what is your fun time?
My fun time?
Well, what's fun for you in life?
Fun for me?
Yeah, go to Wawa, go to Walmart. What's happening? Talk to me.
Where Wawa is your spot.
Yeah.
Wawa is not my spot. It's just they got good ass quesadillas.
Okay, so you like going there for the quesadillas?
Who? You love going there for the freezies.
Yeah. But what do you like to do in your fun time?
Well, when I'm not working, I'm here.
Okay, so what do you like to do in your fun time?
Well, what do we do when I'm here?
Sometimes you watch movies. Sometimes you play with your brother. And by the way, our brother's here. We have Boo Beasley. See, that's when you're supposed to pull up. Just for a moment. Just to show face. You put your clothes on. You'll be presentable on my TV show. Let Boo Boo get his shot. We hear the last of that. Okay, Boo Beasley. All right, there you go. Oh, Boo Beasley! Pull up, buddy.
Liam, your shirt's inside out.
All right, so yeah, you're not gonna be on here for so long. So sit right here.
Every day.
All right. So how old are you, little man?
10.
So you're 10 years old. Do you go to school?
Yes.
Okay. And since you've been in school, what is your best subject in school?
Math.
Math. He's a mathematician, guys. He helps me with my taxes. Shh, don't tell no one. But so since you've been going to school, how's your teacher and the kids? How do you perform with them? Are they good?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Sometimes they be in and out, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you like sports?
Mhm.
What's your favorite sport?
Soccer.
Soccer. You'd be a good soccer player, right?
Mhm.
Okay, there, buddy. And by the way, I like your hairdo. Who did that?
Mom.
Yes, big shout out to your mother, right? Oh,
Penny.
Penny. Her name is Penny Walker. Name is Penny Walker, guys. You know, I know. Yes. So we got Boo Boo. Would you like to tell the people something positive?
All they're gonna hear
No?
is you breathing.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, I'll
That's
see you
all
on the
they're
next
gonna
one, buddy. Give me
hear.
5, 6, 7. Okay. Now getting back to you. What's Oh, let's get it. What's the deal? Talk to me.
Snooky.
Yes, that's my dog, Snooky. She's a good girl. She means no. Okay, give me 5. Let the broadcast know that you were live. Give me 5. Ah, yeah. That's my girl, Nookie Wookie Wookie Wham Wham. So what's up with you, Kiki? Talk to them. And I like blue.
Well, fears. You say you don't have any fears.
Only fear God.
So let me take you to an abandoned building full of
I've been in abandoned buildings.
But have you been in these specific?
I've been in abandoned buildings. You know the vibes.
What's funny?
Have you been in abandoned buildings?
I have.
All right then.
Yeah.
Was you scared?
Not at all.
Okay.
Oh, except for when that homeless man was there.
All
We
right.
were not ready for that.
See, things can happen in abandoned buildings. What's up? Hold on, I gotta use the restroom. Can I do that?
Yeah, fine.
Oh. It's glitchy, guys. Yeah.
Or do we have any funny stories from
What happened in New York?
What happened in New York? I don't want to know what happened in New York. What happened in New York, Kiki?
New York was a rough.
Was a doozy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but we made it.
we did.
Yeah, girl.
New York, we had no money yet.
Mhm.
It was some of our best times.
Yes, and we made the best of them, and we moved on. You know, you have rough times, you had good times, you have great times. I know funny moments.
We always have funny moments. Like that one time you worked, you had to be at work at 7, so you got up at 5:30, and then you had another job at 4, and then you didn't come home until 9, 10 o'clock, and then you fell asleep in your spaghetti.
Yeah, that wasn't a funny moment. For you, it was a funny moment. I was tired. That wasn't a funny moment. That was too much. There was a lot going on. Yo, glitching. Remember that. Sometimes that happens. But we move on because it's bigger than better. Other things that you will know about me as life goes on. You will know a lot about me. You say, yo, something with that guy, something with him. I just can't get it on but it's something with him, and I'm gonna sit back and just eat my popcorn and just check him out. Ain't that right, Kiki? What? It's not. What we cooking? And we ain't talking about your noodles. We cooking. They want to know why. I told you, it's a lot going on with your boy over here. See, I'm different, and we all come in life to be different. But I'm just differenter, if that's a word. You know what I'm saying? But I'm differenter, and sometimes my body. Let me see how I can explain this to you because some people just don't be on the same frequency. You get where I'm coming from, right, Kiki? So sometimes I'm up there so high, it's just like it start glitching. You see, look, see, that's not me, people. It just does that, but I feel so great. And I'm glad that you asked that because I know that you would want to know what's going on. We all trying to figure it out. But Lord, I'm moving and I'm grooving and God's wake me up every morning. I'm okay with the moving how I'm moving. You know, one day a guy and a woman thought I was an AI. That was funny. You know, that was so funny because I was like, AI? You serious? What do you think about that? Them calling me an AI?
Well, because they don't know you personally, so they don't know what's wrong
Yeah.
and what's going on, so they're just gonna assume the worst.
And when you assume, you make a what out of yourself. Don't
Fool.
say that. Okay, yes. You know what I'm saying? So you just ride with it. You don't get upset. You just move on. You just move on. You just move on. You know what I mean? You just move on. Hey, I'm a happy man. Hey, that's right. That's my boy. That's the Kobe Jack. Y'all, that's the Michael Jordan of recording. Y'all don't see him like that, but he come through. Hey, Kiki. Yeah, Boo Beasley. You know how to do the dance?
You know, I'm bored.
So you better shake it up. What's up, y'all? Yeah. Ooh, I almost choked. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up? Yeah.
Do you need more?
Yeah, I would like some.
That was a good sip, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Now, check it out, right? I'm gonna bring something to. I'm glad that happened, and like it will always happen. It will just keep on happening. People, I know you're trying to figure it out. Don't try to figure it out. But listen, I know you see people will feel uncomfortable if if this was going on in their body, they will feel uncomfortable. See what I'm saying? You think I care about that? You see, I see how I just keep on moving on because you have to have the faith. You got to be strong. Don't worry about what nobody say because they don't know your health issues. They don't know what's going on with you. They can assume.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You think we don't got a lot of people in the background talking about, oh, what is robot? What was this? Who is this? They're gonna say I'm an AI. They're gonna say Kiki has somebody on her show as an AI.
Well, what do those two girls from Walmart think?
What they think is okay. Check it, right? Well, I was at Walmart, right? I saw the black girl with the dreads, right?
Oh.
I saw her, right? People act like they like I'm not around. You see what I'm saying? Like they're looking and be like, and they don't know what's going on. If you don't know something, you mind your business. You see what I'm saying? I'm not doing nothing wrong or inappropriate or nothing. It's me. You just don't understand it. I'm just on a higher frequency than yourself. So as I'm going to meet my family, you know, I'm just strolling. I'm not fast. I'm slow walking, and she's making the faces and she want to peek. When I peek at her, she don't want to walk past. Cool. So we get over there to the to the to the where they got the TVs and things at, right? And now she got her friend with us, so you know she gonna really get show off. But I didn't pay them no mind, cause you know, like I just told my host Kiki, I don't care what people say. You know what I mean? So as I'm standing there, and you know, I'm in my zone, and some other female just jumps out the. Is he with y'all? I really wanted my family to say no, so I wanted to see their reaction next. What are you gonna do now? I'm not bothered anyone. So now you ask them if I'm with them, and they say yeah, and now you don't have nothing else to say, right? They actually disappeared. Remember, they went somewhere else. Now they like, oh, he got someone with him. But you know, you got to not worry about these people, man, because this is just what goes on, and I'm used to it, man. Like deep down inside, I know how you really feel. they don't understand what's really going on. So they assume they voice out and see if I'm going to do the same thing as them, and I just be in my head laughing like, I love you people, man. It's like, stop. Why would you? Why? We're not in competition. You see what I'm saying? We're not in competition. You can't competition with me. I'm not in competition with you. I'm living my life. You living yours, and how you want to live it. Okay.
I think you handled the situation really well.
Yes, Kiki. Thank you for telling me that, because in my other life, you already know how I would have handled that situation. You know what I'm saying? So I feel better with my new life. They don't know that though. You know what I'm saying? They just figuring it out. They're trying to get a whiff of it, but some of them are still asleep. You know, this is the Matrix. You ever saw that movie? Never saw that, right?
No, I never saw that. No.
That's what we need to watch.
The Matrix.
So how do you feel about it?
You know what I
Well,
mean?
they obviously like don't know the situation, so they were probably in that moment scared, but they were also very rude about it.
Yeah.
And then even when they found out that you were with us, they were like, talking all secretly, and it's like there's nothing to talk about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like I said, man, it goes around the whole store. I know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? I already know. I know before it registers in your brain. This is God's given. This is His work. So if you, like I said, if you're mad at me, you're mad at who? You don't want no smoke with Him. So why would you think you want smoke with me? And I'm not even trying to be smoky. I want everybody to be happy and walk the same path, but people are not seeing. So I can't open your eyes up to everything. What?
Well, when it all first started happening, I was definitely like worried, but I was like not like I wasn't handling it the way that these people that don't know you handled it, how they're handling it. I don't know, I was never afraid of it. And I see that when we're like out in public, some people are like scared of you. And like I was never scared, but I definitely was at one point concerned because I had no idea what was going on.
And see it it goes back to what I was saying. People's eyes are not open. You see what I'm saying? So I don't go out in the worldly world to start trouble with people. I'm sorry that I make you feel uncomfortable. I know I know that I can help you. Yeah, even if you act like you do. Like when we go in the stores, I get all the looking at me all crazy. If this was going on with you, you couldn't absorb that. You see what I'm saying? I was made for this. This is nothing that I look for. You see what I'm saying? It don't bother me when people look at me. It don't bother me if someone say something they ain't got no business saying. I already know where I stand. I read my Bible when I get up in the morning. I feed Snooky and I go lay back down.
Oh, busy day.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. I'm just being real. And this is the real broadcast. I get up and I did read my Bible. I read my little other scripture. I feed my dog. I might let her go out to do her little thing. And then I go back to bed. See, other people's life is different. You get up and go right to work and all that, right? I was there at one point. Now I'm not. This is my job. Waking up, being me. You see what I'm saying? People have other different kind of jobs, but this was the job that God gave me. Be you, son, and I'll pay you. That's another no. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just keeping it real, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to talk real? You want me to talk real on this thing? Tell you the real? Yeah. A lot of people don't want to hear that. See the movements? Right there. That's just what it is. What's up? Hey, hey, okay. So now we got Penny Walker. Penny Walker's gonna come through, and she's gonna give us a little helping hand.
Just get rid of that.
It's the Penny Walker. She mad at me. You know what? She know why. Come on, Penny. What you got to say, girl?
Trying to get in here, and
Okay, spice it up.
I just don't understand why you don't have any funny stories from this.
That was my old life. There was nothing funny about it. Every day was a strong hustle.
Okay, so there might not be anything like funny from it, but like what'd you learn from it to get to where you are?
I learned. All right, to be real with you, I already know the outcomes and the learning part as I was going through it. It might sound a little crazy to you, But you get what I'm saying? Whatever I was doing, I already knew the consequences. I knew how I was moving. You see what I'm saying? I move, not being cocky, ladies and gentlemen. If you know me, then you will know what I'm talking about. I moved the crowd. So I was moving my own movement. You get where I'm coming from? Even if I was around people, even if I met new people, I moved the crowd. I don't be a follower and move with you and you go take me. No, when I go around, it's always going to be happiness. It's always going to be joyfulness. And it only gets crazy if somebody does the craziness. You know what I'm saying? And majority of the time, I didn't have those type of problems. I know how to carry myself. I done been through it all. No bragging or nothing, but I done been through it. So I didn't have to go through those scary problems that everybody else went through because they were not being themselves. I was always myself, so everybody respected me for me. You know what I'm saying? They know I wasn't faking. They know, damn. You know what they would say? He's a friendly bear. That was me. I mean,
But like, what made you continue on that road knowing what was right and wrong?
because I wasn't ready. I was not ready. I was not ready. I was still caught up in me doing whatever I was doing. You see what I'm saying? Certain things you have to be ready for. If you're not ready to change, change is not going to be changed. You have to want to change. No one can change you. See, I done been to those bad places. That didn't change you. That just make you worse. You see what I'm saying? You have to want to change within yourself. You know what I'm saying? When it was time for me to change, right? Like a people trying to figure out how I did it. Like it goes back to the Lord, man. If it wasn't for him, then I'll doesn't tell her where I'll be at. And that's just real because whoever knows me, they'll know. But yeah, you have to want to change. And if you're not ready to change, then you're not gonna change nothing. You're still stuck in that pit. You see what I'm saying? You think that was cool. Everything was all right, that was cool, that ain't nothing. You wake up the next day doing the same thing repeatedly. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so yeah, that's how that went.
And what did you think about his then to now?
It's definitely like a big difference, but he went through a lot of lessons, and then when he got here, he finally like opened his eyes and realized that the life that he was living wasn't the life that he wanted to live. So then he changed up his life once he got here. Because I know the last like year in Vestal, he was like hustling, trying to make money just to get out of there. From how he's acting, he doesn't like to talk about it, but I also feel is very proud of his accomplishments now.
At like one point in the beginning, when you first started getting to know him, were you ever scared of him? Thought disgusted of him?
From
Embarrassed?
I didn't know much about him, and I was what 13, 14 when I first met him. And then like from other people's words, from what they were telling me about him, they obviously weren't true, but at the time I didn't know that. So how I seen him then versus how I see him now, he's not at all the person that some of these people claim that he was. Because even when we were living in Vestal, I never saw that kind of person in him.
Even though you knew what you were doing.
Yeah. But he was never as bad as what people were saying. He was just put in a situation, and some of these choices he had were,
What he learned.
and some of them weren't even choices, they were just something he had to do.
Yeah.
He was very protecting, but very calm and gentle.
Those are good attributes.
Like he was rough when he needed to be, but that also wasn't the person that he wanted to be.
So,
Yo,
who are you?
I'm a great man. I stand for what I stand on, and I just love everybody. You know, I'm just a lovable person. I don't. To be honest with you, I don't really like violence at all. But like she just said, I'm not gonna let nobody harm. Like you know what I'm saying? If I'm the type of person, if I deal with you, I'm going all out for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even if I bet you 2, 3 days. You see what I'm saying? I attach to people on a lovable way like that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with you, I'm all for you. So if something was bound to happen, I'm gonna jump in the middle and you know what I'm saying, be the so they would say the savior, the savior. But that's just me, man. I just been like that since I was a kid, and it's a lot of things that I learned out in the street that's bad and all that. That just wasn't me. You see what I'm saying? I've been around those people, but that just wasn't me. I couldn't do the things they was doing, like the certain greaseball stuff they did. I couldn't do it. It would just feel bad in my soul. You see what I'm saying? Like what I had it done to me millions of times, and still dealt with it, and still befriend. You see what I'm saying? Not wish bad on them, even though they did bad to me. You know, I'm just grateful to be here.
So basically, we've been talking about this podcast for about 5 years. Ever since you were stuck in a small apartment, living on nothing,
Literally.
literally, and just being a family. And I think our overall goal the whole time of talking about this podcast is basically just to
Are you going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Can I have the mic?
Oh man.
So yeah, my overall want to do this podcast is to show people our family and how funny we are when we are together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have a lot of good moments, a lot of fun moments. So I want to describe why we're doing this podcast. I'm thinking I'm not there yet because I had it and then we got
Then poo had to pee.
yeah. So the ultimate goal I think for this podcast is basically just to show people that you don't have to be a certain way, act a certain way, have certain things to be relevant.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like with all of our backgrounds and what we've been through and how we all came together that we could show a different side of things with a real aspect, not with fake content, just real conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we have some important things to say.
Baby girl, what's happening? Like how you said that. That was cute.
Yeah. I kind of want to know like what kind of topics we want to start discussing. We have to definitely get some things. We have to write things down.
Yeah. Because
it's like stalemate.
Yeah.
And I really want us to write them down like before to really think about what we're talking about so that we don't know what not to say. We just know, you know what? I've really given this thought. This has been on my brain for like the last day. These are the things that I want to touch on. These are the things I feel.
I also want to get to a point where they all come naturally. Like in the You Should Know podcast.
And I really feel like it should be the four of us. Why you?
What do you see? Because I'm him. That's why. That's stuff that y'all don't want to hear. I tell you what you don't want to hear, but you really need to hear it. I'm him. That's just that. And you don't want to like that. You don't see that. If you gotten this far with us, you're going to stay with us, man. We just going to give you the real. This is the Pooh podcast with my girl Kiki. Then we got Lenny in the building. And we got my cameraman, Kobe Jack. And all we say, man, we just want y'all to ride with us, man. Don't look at us or don't judge us. All we need you to do is subscribe.
Hopefully we can entertain and provide some
good content for y'all. Press that like button. That don't cost you a thing. Glitching. It's glitching, guys.